Hello and welcome to training video number 13, Materialist Poetry. Today we will learn how to write materialist poetry. This training video is close to training video number 3, which is drawing your emotional anatomy. But now we will, instead of drawing it, we will write poetry from it. So you will need a piece of paper, some colored pencils, and a timer or a clock. And what you do first is that you do training video number 2, emotional anatomy, to find the emotion that you will work with today. So if you haven't done it, pause the film now and do that first. When you have found the emotion you work with, this is how it goes. First, you choose the color of the pencil which goes with the emotion. So I did compassion today, so I'm going to work with pink. Then you go like this. You draw the outline or the pattern of the emotion on your little paper. So I'm going to draw just like this. And also this. Yes? When you have done that, you choose another color. Could be any color you like. I think I'm gonna go for the blue one. Now it's time for the timer. So what will happen now is that you will, during 1 minute, write materialist poetry. This means focus back on the emotion of today. I will focus back on my compassion and write straight from compassion. So trying not to steer the pen from your brain, but steer it completely directly from compassion through the hand onto the paper. So this takes a lot of concentration, a lot of imagination. So I'm gonna be quiet for a minute and I'm gonna try to channel it straight through my hand. Also, I can say it can be any kind of symbols. I mean, sometimes it comes out in words, sometimes in other kind of figures, but it is materialist poetry. All right? So I will start the 1 minute. Start. Yes. Whoops, there's my time expired. All right. And there you go. That's your materialist poetry right there. Very good work. I also have some other examples. I did a little workshop and here are some other examples of some really nice materialist poetry. These are all made, written from lust. These are all different examples of how materialist poetry can look like, but I'm sure yours look different. Now, there is a step 2 to this exercise that you also can do, which is a kind of a poetry slam of materialist poetry. And this is to find back to your emotion and the sound of your emotion, and to actually read out the poetry in that voice. So I will try to do that with the compassion poetry that I made right now. And do it from compassion. take a little time to find the actual sound first. Come on TV, we can also there's hockey on TV. Bird a pigeon hole. Change the tempo now. Well, yes, that's how it can go. Thanks a lot for joining me today in Materialist Poetry.